Hi, Dr. Saxena here from Form Health Tampa. I wanted to let you know that we have a quite amazing mood and mental health IV service available at our practice. Let me tell you a little bit about it. This is a quiz, and if you want to know what I'm talking about, press the link. So here is who you are day to day walking around. You have this thing that in some traditions we call consciousness or a soul or a spirit. It's that part of you that really is the one that's good to you and knows what's best for you. And then there's this part of your identity, which is called the ego in psychiatry. And what your ego essentially is everything from your past that has created a response in you. So if your father was really hard on you and you became a perfectionist, that becomes part of your ego identity. So basically you are this consciousness covered by this ego identity, which is basically all your habits, good and bad, that have come from your past. And a lot of times you interface with the world with your ego, right? Like you've probably seen that sometimes you become a perfectionist in certain places, or you tend to shut down, or you tend to overeat, or you tend to become addicted, or sad, or worried. So a lot of our mental health conditions are really just a reaction to our traumas. So here's the thing. This ego is really built and all about survival. So it wants to keep its old habits that don't always serve you. So with this mood and mental health IV, what we literally can do through a very safe medication that we drip into your IV at a rate that is calculated for you based on an evaluation, what it literally does is it takes this ego identity and it sits it right next to your consciousness. Okay, that's different than certain medications that you've heard or drugs that kind of cause this dissociation, like tripping feeling, like woo. No, this is what we call peridissociation. And when that happens, your consciousness is literally unleashed so it can talk and guide this ego identity. And this is where it says, like, listen, you really need to let go of that story about XYZ. And then what we know is that doing this is super effective. In fact, doing 6 treatments of this mood and mental health IV is equal to 2 years of cognitive behavioral therapy. What we know is that 1 treatment of this would have consciousness talk to this ego if it was interested in doing self-harm, whether it's through the form of like suicidal thoughts. 1 treatment can flip people out of suicidality. That's how powerful this is. So consciousness really is your inner wisdom center. And if we can have it be open and available rather than masked by your ego, then we have a chance to really correct so many issues related to mood and mental health. So check it out and see if you guessed right.
Hi, Dr. Saxena here, Chief Medical Officer at Form Health. Thanks for visiting our channel. Make sure to subscribe to get the latest insights and information on functional and integrative medicine.